Hey girls, it's September 16th, 2008, and this is going to be a one-shot. So, if it's crap, blame my laziness, because, yeah, I have a lot of homework. So, the first thing I want to address today is, thief, Ironside, okay? I totally skipped Valiant because I don't think it had anything to do with K and the fairies. So I'm like, you know what? Let's save that for later. So I'm on Ironside and I just cried my eyes out because spoiler. Okay? So right now if you haven't read Ironside and are planning to read Ironside, you must close your ears. Okay? Anyways, Robin was all like, no, Kate was all drunk, and she's like, oh, I declare myself to you because you're awesome, and then he's like, no, don't, and then he's like, go find me a fairy that lies. I'm like, WTF, doesn't everyone lie? Apparently not, because fairies can't. So she goes moping around how she can't find a fairy, and trust me, I would mope around too. Man, this kind of sucks, man. So I'm sitting there, right now, on page something or other. I don't know. I don't have time to look it up. It's like 83 or something. Anyways, Kay walks into the men's bathroom when Corny is like beating up this fairy. I'm like, WTF, why do you do that? And then I think back, because he's trying to protect himself from like these enchantments and stuff. I'm like, God, stop beating up fairies. But that's not the point. So that's where I am, and don't tell me. I'm just really sad that Robin left Kay, or Kay left Robin. I'm like, no. I hope she does find the fairy. Yeah. Second, that probably took like 4 minutes or something. High School Musical. That's the play that's going on in my school this year. No, I didn't try out because I hate High School Musical. I'm sorry to anyone who likes it, but I don't. So yeah. And then people are bugging me, why didn't you try out? You'd be awesome. Like, I know I'd be awesome, but it's not this year. So yeah. And yeah. I got new glasses. I've been ranting on Twitter a lot. Well, mostly that really big one. And the day after that, which was like yesterday, I texted him. I was like, you need to go out with Kevin Ann. Kevin Ann was the girl I was talking about, in the thing, and yeah. It's a long story about between them. But anyways, I won't go into that, because I don't feel like it. I told him to go out with her, and then he was like, I don't want to go out with her, I don't like her. I'm like, fine, whatever. And then he's like, don't compare yourself to her, like, and then he said something really sweet, and then he like, I don't know, it was awesome. He's like, comparing you to Kevin Ann is like comparing a rainbow to a piece of lead. I'm like, yeah. Score! That's awesome. I kind of like flipped out. I was really mad at him though because he was like being so mean at school. I'm like, God, I won't deal with you anymore. You should, yeah. So it kind of went haywire again. Why does that always happen? Every time I'm mad at him and I like have to text him about stuff, he like flips it around so I'm happy again. I'm like, God, stop doing that. Kind of sucks, but thank you. I'm rambling about stuff. What now? Yeah. Also, what else? You know, I didn't really plan out this video. I only meant to talk about those 3 things. I don't remember what the first one. All of a sudden, my English teacher like walks up to me. She's like, I need to talk to you really quickly about something. I'm like, okay. So I follow her into her classroom. She closes the door, and she's like, it's about your paper. I'm like, oh my God. Because one, she either lost it because Mr. Black, my history teacher last year, lost every single thing I handed him, and it just kind of pissed me off. So if this were happening again, I was about to scream. Not really, just like inside, like, God. Anyways, I make funny things. don't think I looked it over, and I'm like, God, I'm stupid. So now I have to rewrite it, and I don't mind rewriting it because personally I didn't like the draft that I handed in. She's like, I noticed that a lot of phrases in your thing were used on another website. I'm like, I didn't take anything. Because it said, like, do a theme from the book. And then I'm like, okay. And then I think about the theme, and I write it down. I didn't take anything. I didn't do any. I just did, like, a smidgen of research on Cliff Notes, because Cliff Notes are very helpful in a tight spot. Anyways, and I had my dad check it and add stuff in if he wanted to. So he added stuff in, retyped it and stuff. So, I guess, I don't know, I don't think I looked it over, and I'm like, God, I'm stupid. So now I have to rewrite it, and I don't mind rewriting it, because personally I didn't like the draft that I handed in. But I don't like getting framed for plagiarizing. I don't like plagiarizing. I don't like anyone who plagiarizes. I don't want to be framed for it. I mean, yeah, it's fair, but I didn't know. I don't know. But she's like, if you redo it in the next 2 weeks, you'll save yourself from an after school detention, which is basically the middle school version of a Saturday detention. So yeah, it's pretty bad. And if you get enough of those, you get suspended. And then if you get enough suspensions, you get expelled. I'm like, God. So I'm already on my, like, 5th one of my middle school experience. 2 of them for being bad. I can't explain that. No, it was crazy. While I'm rambling, I might as well ramble about Twilight, because everybody else wants to. So, I don't know who else wants to. I do. I have a challenge for whoever I freaking want to pick. Because I don't have a dice. I don't really have anything to count with, either. Grr. So yeah, whoever I freaking pick has to do a 2-part video. One part has to be your challenge, and the other part can be whatever you want to talk about, okay? The first part is, no. The challenge is that you have to do a letters video. Like, a letters video, for people who don't know, or for people who might want to do this, is like, you're talking to the person, like, it's like writing a letter to someone you really want to talk to, but you can't find the words to talk to them. So, it's like a replacement of face-to-face talking on the phone, even. So yeah. So, they have to do that to, the Cullens, Jacob, and, yeah. Renesmee includes the Cullens, okay? So, like, all the Cullens and Jacob. Seth, if you like. Oh, Seth! By the way, Miranda, me and your daughter are gonna have to figure out a schedule because, yeah, we talked on the phone last night, and the way she explained it, it's kind of like she has them for the whole time, and I get, like, nothing, and that's not gonna work out, okay? So, tell her that we're gonna need to chat some more about it, or else, yeah. My kitty's loving up to me. Oh my god, Miranda, I almost forgot. My first pet is the cat that's here in my arms. She's almost 20 years old. I'm not kidding. So, I don't know how old the oldest cat is, but she's really old. And, yeah. She's a sweetie pie. But the first cat that we got when I was alive, like, was Socks, which is, black and white cat with paws of white and annoying. She's really loud and really fat. That's how I can describe her. She's my first cat that we had when I was alive. Anyways, this video is gonna be really long, so I gotta go. Bye. Okay, so instead of picking whoever I want to pick, I'm gonna pick with the book. So I'm just gonna open it up to a random page, and which like there's 3 places in a number. The first place is the person I'm gonna pick. Okay, so just watch and be mates. 313 Miranda. Okay. So Miranda, you have to do my challenge. I hope you think it's awesome because I think it's awesome, and I've been thinking about it all day. Rambling again. Yeah. I was gonna do something else, but it's getting really long, and I don't think you want to sit through this. So Miranda, I will see you tomorrow. You have an option of doing the challenge tomorrow or next week. I don't want to pressure you into it. Just like somehow in the next week. Okay.